All right, we're on to turn 8. I'm not sure I feel good about how this is going, but I do want to point out two things that I figured out in between missions. You know, the first one was it's so interesting when you're reading things, but if we look here at this sentence under 4.7, any German tank, tank destroyer, or infantry unit marked exposed. I was reading that as German tank marked exposed, tank destroyer marked exposed, infantry unit marked exposed. I was literally getting ready to post a Board Game Geek to ask about it. I didn't realize tanks and tank destroyers or vehicles in general had exposed markers when I suddenly realized it's just simply if a German tank, a tank destroyer, or an infantry unit marked exposed. Those are three distinct things. So if they move in line of sight, they're automatically spotted, which is it's what I've been doing, because I haven't marked them exposed, but it's effectively what I've been doing. But that makes total sense. That it's so interesting how you can read that in a different way. I have asked the question. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take a quick peek because it was a little while ago. We'll see. I have asked a question about no answer at this point. The ammo. You'll notice under 6 it says A VOF squads has 6 machine gun ammo. But when we're bringing in squads on tanks or tank destroyers and they're automatic, I would think they have limited ammo as well. That's what I've always seen is there's limited ammo, but maybe not. So I've asked that question. I've been assuming there is. Lastly, something I figured out. Let me get to this. It was very clear that let's see where now I'm going to struggle to find it. I should have written down let me see if I wrote down the exact reference. I'll bet I didn't, which will really annoy me. Effectively, what I found was it's going to be under resolving the volume of fire. Shoot. It very explicitly said the -1 or the +1 penalty. There it is. Under move 10.5.1c, third paragraph. Moving vehicles get a +1 defensive bonus when resolving reaction fire or volume of fire against them in the card they move to. I've been doing it the card they move from, so I've been actually costing myself a 1 item. So that has an effect. It's only been on the volume of fire stuff, but still has an effect. So, so it doesn't matter what action they're taking. The volume of fire goes, then they move. That's effectively what it is. So let's get started. We have an HQ event. My goodness. I said it before. This is happening a lot. We are turn 8. It's still night. That is 8. Oh, B. I think that is. Ammo resupply. Oh my gosh. How did that happen again? That is not a bad thing. So we have 2 more rockets. We have 4 more. Wow. We got some delivery of some ammo. So 2, 4, 2. All right. That's exciting-ish. All right, so let's continue. Do they have an HQ event? They do not. This turn 8, it's B and A. Now, kind of at a point where B and A don't really matter because nothing seems to be able to happen unless we wipe out a whole bunch. I'll also point out, starting next turn, we are in this turn 9 on the vehicles. So they're just going to start to go. If it is turn 9 or later, the only option is to move the default route if not on it. Or if on it, move 1 card along it until it exits the map. So we'll hopefully get them cycling out. I do find it interesting that they're all trying to leave, including the overruns. They're trying to get off the map. And if we just sit there and let them go by and hide, the fact that they got through us and yet we could hold 6 cards, we win. Feels like something related to the number of units that got off the map would be an interesting approach to this. Just an observation. It hit me that seems kind of odd. All right. So now we will go to activating this. I'm not going to activate that one because he can't come on, but we got this unit activated. Ooh, there's so many activated now. It's 4. And actually, let me just a reminder. Don't think it matters, actually. Yeah, he's paralyzed, so he's not firing. He had the spotlight on him. I still haven't gotten clarification of whether the spotlight gets removed. Activate and activate. All right. So now we got the infantry unit. So we've got this unit up here is, what in the world is, okay. I was going to say, he just looks weird, but it's because that guy's on him. All right, so this guy's pinned. So we definitely have an enemy activity check there. We got one here. Oops, we got one here. Got one here. Got one there. Got one there. Nope, none here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Got one there. Let's see, nothing here. Here. And that should be it. No more infantry units anywhere. So that's 7. So got 1. He doesn't matter. He's a fire team. 2. So let's start with the pinned. You know what? Why is that guy pinned? He moved back. He should be unpinned because there was no fire on that card. Yeah, there was no fire on that card. So pinned recovery, he should have been removed. So we basically have 2 units that are kind of in the all other situations of this enemy offensive. So left one first. That's a 3. That's just straight ahead. So he moves onto this card. Hopefully we can get, and he will go under the rack. Then this unit gets a 2, which is also moved straight ahead, advance straight ahead. So he will also just advance straight ahead. Both of these are exposed. All right. So we really want to get, if we can, that cover there. All right. 6 to go. Number 5. That'll be here. So this is on the same card, not undercover. A 1 through 6. That is a 3. Advance straight ahead. So this unit actually leaves that card. We're going to continue firing. He moves here. And when he does, he's basically got, he's exposed, but we've got small arms fire. Yep. All right. And that card is done. Five left. So number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. So that is all other options, 3. So he's just an advance straight ahead. So this guy is just going to move here. Well, he's walking right into our pinned cover, and we have small arms fire on our guy. Is effectively what happens. All right. 4. Number 1. So right up here. 1 through 3. Advance straight ahead. They're just marching right on down. All right, that's that. 3. Number 1, right here. That is infiltrate to the closest. So 1, 2, 3. 2, which is effectively straight ahead. So he can, well, it was only a 1 through a 2. Let me just make sure a 2. No, a 2 is number 1. And I'm saying that because he can't go here because he can't infiltrate. So infiltrate straight ahead. The only 2 he could infiltrate are those. So the 1, so 1 means he's going to infiltrate here. So let's draw 1. He did not infiltrate. So he moved here and is exposed. I really would like to get Finn coming down on that card. 2, I believe. So number 1 up here. These are 2 pinned units. So pinned, let's see, pinned not under cover, 1 through 5. That is a 5. So the first one, which is this unit, is going to fall back. Now the second one is a fire team. It's the same thing. A 5, that's a 4. Pinned, not under cover. A 4 is an attempt to rally. He does not. And then the last one is over here. And we have 1 pinned unit. The fire team will do nothing. So pinned, under cover, 1 through 4. That is a 1. He does nothing. All right. So we are done with that. That is the end of their actions. On to us. 5. And then, so I'm giving myself 10. We've talked about this before. I can only save 6. I can only spend 4, so I may as well start there. I'm going to give this first sergeant 1. I'll give the XO 1. Then the CO is going to attempt to rally. He's not under fire, so he succeeds. Then he's going to get this guy up to an assault team. So that guy is now an assault team. So he's down to 6, and he's got 2 guys, 2 units. So the first one is the first sergeant. It's 2, 3 total, so he's at 8. First sergeant is here. Each step can carry 3 rocket. This has 1. I'm going to tell this guy to pick up a 2 rocket right here. So he's now got 3. So that was 1. He was told to pick up. I'm going to tell him to move here to this foxhole as his second move by that first sergeant. And the reason I did that, this guy is going to, we don't have fire, so he's going to move towards this HMG, I believe. We don't have another HMG in his line of sight, so I want this guy to be able to get a shot off. All right. So that was 2. Pick up and move. XO gets 4. He is a veteran. He is under fire, heavy fire though. So he's undercover and a veteran, so that's +2. But then he's -3 for the heavy fire. Where is that? -3 for the heavy fire. So it's basically a -1 from that. So he gets 3. So he's up to 6, which is how many he can save. Now, I'll be honest, I want him to tell this guy to go here. I want him to tell that guy to go there. That's 2. I want him to go here. Hate not. Yeah, I just don't believe that I can take a chance. All right. So it was 1 to move, 2 to move. He moved, so he's exposed. And then he is going to tell the litter team to go to a fire team. I'm not going to unpin that guy because he'll get automatically unpinned at the end. And then we'll get all these guys up, and we can actually look at reconstituting a squad, maybe. I think that would be smart. Would love to get that guy unpinned so he can fire here. All right. So he did 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's saving 2. First platoon. First platoon gets 3. Where is the first platoon? He's up here. So he gets 3, 4, 5. So he's going to have 10. He's just going to tell that guy, same thing. Lay down fire. We're drawing 6. Risk of a short. 1. Look at there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we landed our short this time. So there's our -5. Wow. So that's 1. I got to tell you, I think he's going to... So he's now under a volume of fire, by the way. I'm going to tell this guy to try to infiltrate back. So he's a veteran. 1, 2, 3. He did not. So he will go, but he's going to go in the cellar. Oops. And he's exposed. So that's 2. And then he's going to go too. He's getting the hell out of here. Going to try to infiltrate. 1, 2, 3. So they're all in the cellar. So that's 1 to bombard himself. 2 to move him. 3 to move himself. And then he's going to tell this paralyzed team to move back here. So getting more and more units. Got 3 units that we could rebuild with, reconstitute with. And this guy's currently at risk, but we might be able to get him off the card temporarily, and then yeah, we'll see what we do there. Maybe we get some. So he spent 4, so he's got 6. So second platoon gets 2. He's up here. He's gonna do the same. He's gonna try and lay down there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he did. So that is incoming, and I'm gonna just put same places. It's incoming, incoming, incoming. All right. got a potential idea of trying to lay down another with, if I can get a, but that the second's not doing anything else. Apologize for my dog. All right, maybe my dog will be quiet now. Third platoon, 2. And he is, well, maybe he won't stop barking. He is up here. All right, well, maybe he'll be quiet this time. So we got 2. He is line. He's undercover, not under fire, so he gets a +1. So he gets 3. So he's up to 6. What do I do with him? You know, this was a dumb place to move those guys because this tank's coming here, although we do have the +5. I should have moved them over here. Good God. In fact, I'm changing that. That tank's coming. I'm not moving these guys. They're going to move to this thing. Yeah, so they're going to go from there to this card, not to this card, because we know that this guy's coming after the HMG. Kind of, it feels, man, doesn't really feel gamey. That's just the way the game is. You know the certain functionality. All right. All right, had to getting warm in my house. Had to turn on or pull off a jacket. So, all right. What do I want to do with this third platoon? He's firing, so he's gonna stay there. Moving him here is risky. Feel like I should just keep him there right now. Can't. I think I may just leave the third platoon there, saving 4. And then the HMG is 2. He is now back here, so he's 3. So is he going to do anything? I don't think he is. Maybe we'll have him pick up 4 machine gun ammo. And then he's just going to save all of his commands. So now we go for general initiative and get 3 of them. Well, I can tell you one of them I'm doing. I'm bringing this guy onto this card. He has 1 more shot. And when this guy shows up, now he's got a volume of fire there, so he is a veteran. He is going to try to infiltrate. 1, 2, 3. He failed. All right, that's 1. I am going to have this unit attempt to artillery there, which I just artilleried the crap out of that. Now, this is different. He's only getting 5 because he doesn't get this benefit of that card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank God it wasn't a short. So what that allows us to do is place an incoming, and place an incoming, because it can be adjacent. So that's good. And then I am going to actually have this guy retreat. He is going to retreat to, this is an occupied card without a volume of fire. And he's just going to retreat right there. Now, ironically, I believe that causes a volume of fire to shift, and but that card's he's gonna move. 3 and not, I don't even think I'm going to deal with this because, oops, that's 3 steps, 7 steps, 6 steps. I think it would be this card right here. So this guy would be opening fire here. Nope, he's got a unit on it. So it's going to be this card. But when he moves here, he'll be firing here. And when this guy moves here and then this lands, he's going to stop firing. So I'm just going to hold off for now on putting anything down. I just don't think it matters. So those are my 3. So let's move on. All right, so now we're on the recapture segment. So let's look around. They've got casualties here, casualties here, casualties here. Here they have a casualty, 2 casualties, and no German units. All right. I think that's it. I don't think there's any more German casualties that are on cards without any. All right, sorry, got distracted by a message. So, tank time. Well, that's the capture. Retreat. Do we have any unpinned paralyzed units? I don't think we have unpinned paralyzed units not under a volume of fire. Where? Pending. This is not real. Should be pending. Yes, got an extra one in there somehow. Oh no, I take that back. My God, that's the short. That's real. That's super real. By the way, this is gone. Crossfire is gone. That's small arms from that guy. So I don't think there's anything else. I think we are on to AT. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 1, that's this guy. So he is simply moving on to this card. When he does, when he's moved, that's all he's doing. Unspotted. Card's unspotted, so there's 1. Number 5. So it's the last one. So that would be here. Now this guy, there's nobody firing on this card. So this unit, if we look at this hierarchy, not turn 9 or later, no U.S. tank, point blank, attempt to concentrate, nope. If he's on the default route and a U.S. card with an HMG is at close range, move to that card. There's an HMG right here. So he is going to move to that card. He moves from this card, the heavy weapon, that's no longer there. And no fires here now, by the way. So he moves to this card, opens up heavy fire. We have automatic fire from this unit. And so he now is, he is a +3. It is +2 for the cover and concealment. So that's +5. He's moving +6, +8 with the weapons. It doesn't even, there's no reason to even fire that. But let's now get this guy with his bazooka. Using an ammo. He's line. He's only shooting 2, drawn 2 cards, so he did nothing. But this guy has fired. That guy's fired. Oh, you know what? I meant to get this guy. Oh, hold on. He draws one more because it's an ambush. So that failed. But there's the short. We're going to have this guy draw. 1 AT. It's his last one for now. So, he is a veteran. So he's drawing 4 because of the ambush. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he hits. Now, this one, for God's sake, -2 for his bazooka because we're close range, or point blank range. This is a -2. -2 +3, so that's +1. +3 because of the cover. +4 because he's moving. -3, so that is a +1, and that is a 9. Ay, ay, ay. My anti-tank stuff has been useless. He's pinned. I need to make sure I record that this guy fired. All right, I'm done. I can't. This guy's pinned. Could shoot at him with this guy, but I think I want him to fire over on these guys coming down. God almighty. I just cannot get... I can't hit a tank. So this is heavy weapons fire, by the way. So damn frustrating. All right. I think we got 4 left. One, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Number 3. So I like to do 1, 2, 3. So we're doing this guy. Now, this unit is moving from incoming. And it is he's pinned, and he's a panther. So, he's not moving yet. So it is a +3. The card is a 0, so +3. Pinned, +2. Incoming, +1. That is a 3. 3 is retreat. This unit is heading for the doors. Amen. I like blowing them up, but I'm just as happy if they go away. So he does nothing. All right. That won't really matter now, will it? 2 to go. Both of them over here. This unit. Starting out in incoming. It is a I think it's very similar. +3. 0 for the card. So +3. Pinned, +2. Incoming, +1. So +1, a 7. So nothing. He moves to here. This guy is still firing. He's going to spotlight him next turn. But he is going to do all pinned. Although that's going to get removed. I'm going to change it just heavy. Because this should get removed. Now, when he moved here, 3AT has 2 left. So 3AT is going to take a shot. Now he's line. Yep. 1, 2, nothing. I think that's it. He's pinned, so he can't fire. It's really been frustrating from an anti-tank perspective. Oh, actually, I got 2 AT. 2 AT. He's got 1 last. Come on. He's a veteran. 1, 2, 3. He hit him. All right. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. I'm going back. 1, 2, 3. And the reason is he's an ambush. So that guy got 3 draws. His 3rd draw was a hit. That did hit because the ambush gives me 1 extra draw. I always forget that. And then it's -1 for the bazooka, +3, so that's +2. The card is +3. He's moving and pinned, so that's nothing. And then the ambush, so it's a 0 and a 2. That is a retreated unit, so he is gone as well. All right. So it did its job. I'm glad I remembered the extra card. And he has moved and fired. So we still have one here, but he's not going to have anybody to shoot at. And then the last one is right here. He's moving. Well, once he exits there, now he is, well, first of all, this guy, he has to exit. He'll exit to the cover, but he is exposed. Because he's under fire. That is a +1 defensive value, -1 for the concealment. It's not pinned, but it's also not moving yet, so that's still a 0. So it's -1 for the incoming. 8, so that's a 7. Damn 7s. So now he moves here. My dog is just, he's driving me crazy. All right, so we're landing here. This is a 1. Hopefully he's not making too much noise on you. That is a +1. Concealment 0. +1. Moving. +2. -1. So it's a +1. 5. That's a 6. So nothing happens. All right. And he can't see. I think that's correct. We got heavy weapons and heavy weapons on these two. Man. Just kind of wreaking havoc as they whip through. It's probably the real point. All right. AT's done. Fire mission update. Flip. Delete. Flip. Delete. Delete. Flip. Flip. Delete. Flip. Delete. Flip. Delete. Flip. All right. This is tough, man. These tanks are just kind of ripping me a new one. It's pretty rough. So, PC markers now, the A's. Now, we do have we have 2 and 3 tanks. And we don't have enough for human waves. So, we do have enough for the base of fire, though, too. So, 2, 6, and 7 are possible. So, on the A's, only 2 is possible because it's not 6 and 7. On the B's, 2, 6, and 7. So, we'll start with the A's. So, there's really only 2 possible. And it is heavily engaged. So, that is 3. 1, 2, 3. Nothing. Number 1. 1, 2, 3. All right, we have contact. The only possibility is the tanks. Oh, no. Let me draw. The possibility is 1 and a 2. It's 3, because we can do 3 tanks as well. So 1 and 2 is package 2, and 3 is package 4. So 1 or a 2. So it's going to be 2 tanks. 2 tanks. One of them has a squad on it. He has a squad. So this guy goes in and can come in here. And this guy can come in. He's packed up behind. All right. So that was this one. Package. Well, the first one again. I don't think there's anything. I'm just going to cycle 1, 2, 3. First one again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So there is contact with this one, that last one, but can't be tanks. We only have one. Can't be tank destroyers. We have none. Can't be a human wave. So that's, yeah. So A is done. Now B. 5 of them. So this one. We're drawing 2. 1, 2. Nothing. The third one. 1, 2. So we do have contact. Now, that can be 6 and 7. Those are the only possibilities. Package 6 and 7. Oops. Is that right? God, I hope I've been looking at the right thing. Package 6 and 7, yeah. So, 6 is a 1 base fire, which we do have 1. Oh, no, we don't have 1 anymore. It can only be 7. It can only be the assault team. And, yeah, it can be up here. So it can't be here, but it can be here or here. So that is contact column 3. So I'm going to do a pull 2. 1 is direct front, 2 is, so that's direct front. So we have an assault team here. He comes in, he'll come in under cover. Infiltration, 1 assault team, marked exposed. All right. Three of them. Third one. 1, 2, 2. Nothing. 2 of them. 1, 2. 1, 2. Nothing. All right. Still a lot of units coming at us. Woof! So that's potential contact. Now, pinned recovery. So we already said we know, where's the one? This guy is getting unpinned. He was unpinned. This guy, well, he wasn't unpinned. Where's the one that was unpinned? Oh. Actually, it was that guy, but he got hit. So he's not firing at us anymore. That's what that is. So what other thing? We got pinned. So this guy is no longer pinned because he's not under a volume of fire. This unit's not under a volume of fire. They are. I think that's those. All of those are now good. We're going to try to get those guys. All those staff should be able to get them done. So I think we're on to, I don't think, so this guy's still pinned. I think that's it. So last turn with minus, or with the +4 daylight, but so up here, nothing on that card. On this card, we got -6, -7, -6. So that's just, he's effectively a -4, which is the highest. That is a hit and a casualty. So this guy is now a casualty. Now, here we've got -6, -8, -9, +1. So it's -4. That is a hit, casualty, and a fire team. The fire team is a fire team, so he basically is 1 casualty. And then he's going to be 2 fire teams. And he is small arms, so he's just going to be like that. So these guys are pretty much useless. does give us an extra unit that we can be bringing in. So that's that. Got incoming here. So that is -5. I mean, it's just -5. So that is a hit. He is a human wave, so that's a pair of casualties. And a lat team. Not pinned because human waves are not pinned. Here. Wow. All right. So we've got -5 and -7 on all these guys, even with the +1 rec. A bunch of -4s. So the first -4 hit litter team. So that is not a human wave. So we have a litter team, which is actually a fire team. And they're both pinned. Now this guy is a human wave, and this is a human wave. So -4, pinned. So nothing on that guy. Here, -4, a hit, a casualty. So, wow, 1 casualty. All that. And he's not pinned because he is a human wave. Small arms, +4, +6, +9, -2, so it's basically +6. That is a miss, so he is fine. Nothing here because there's no infantry. This is all pinned. It's +5, +7, +6 for that guy, which is a miss. I am +4, +5, +6, +7, so also +6. That is pinned. He's still pinned. So, wow. Unbelievable. So nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Small arms, +6, +7. So it's 2 +6s. +6, +6. So they're both unpinned now. All right. Here, this guy is +5 for the cover and the cover and visibility, +5, -2. So he's a +3. So that's a miss. Now these guys are +1, +5, +6. Is that guy under? I don't think he's under the foxhole, is he? I think he just moved. So, I mean, it's right next to him. So I'm going to assume he is. So it's +5, +6, -1. So +5, +5. So they're all +5. 3 +5s. A miss, pinned, and a miss. So he is, and by the way, he would have been pinned anyway, regardless. Here, nothing. Here, we have +2, +5. So it's +6 because of visibility plus that. +6, +9, -3. So that is a +6 on the machine gun, which is a miss. The +6, +7, -3, so it's a +4 on that guy. So that's also a miss. Now this guy has used another ammo. This guy is going to use another. Oops, that's actually his last ammo. He's going to disappear after this shot. So this guy, we have automatic weapons from here. So he is +4, +5, -1. So +4. Oh, that's a hit. Paralyzed in a fire team. Wow, okay. So the paralyzed is a casualty. Then he's 2 fire teams. So, oops, not a casualty. He is, I need to make these casualties deletable. Keep saying that. So that team, So that's a fire team and a fire team. Now I'm going to go look. I'm guessing it's one like that and one like that. Pinned and pinned. And he is available now. So let's take a quick peek at what that looks like. That was an AL. AL. AS/L. Yeah. So they're both. So it's 2. Is that what he was? Yep, AS/L. So that is going to be 2 of those. All right. Now, heavy weapons from this guy, who's going to disappear. I'm just going to get rid of him now. Because he's out of ammo. But we do have a heavy weapon. It's going to switch to all pinned, but that is +4. -3 is +1. So this guy is a +2. Let's do him first. +2 is pinned. That changes that to all pinned. Pinned. This, by the way, is also going to be all pinned. So we have -3, +4, so that's +1. And then these guys are both +1, +3. So +3 is a miss and pinned. So the guy I care about is still pinned. The paralyzed unit is not. And then this guy, small armed, it's +5. A miss. I used ammo from 1-2. He's down to 1 ammo. I used ammo from 2-1. I used ammo from well, it doesn't matter. This guy. Where? Who else used ammo that's out here? It might be a machine gun. It's not him. He's an assault team. Is that it? That's the... Oh, yeah, no, I took care of him. He fell back. I think that's it. I don't think I have another... Yeah, I don't think I have another one. Oh, yes, it's this guy. 2 LMG. I knew I had one. 2 LMG. All right. Whew. Crazy. All right. Cleaning up. We are on turn 9. Now, I'm going to say on turn 9, I'm going to change this now so I remember. Turn 9, visibility goes to twilight and mist. So it's +2, which means still limited visibility, but it's half of as bad as it was. We have 1 turn like that. Now, if we stop this game right now, not secured, not secured, not secured. So we have 1 secured card, 2, 3, 4. We'd lose right now. So that is not necessarily what we want. All right, stop the recording. Got this. Actually, I'm going to change this to turn 9. And I'll save it. So join me. Turn 9. We'll see how we keep doing. We got 4 turns left.